1-0 in this best of 3. And remember, the winner of this series will advance to the winner's bracket final, guaranteed of a top 3 finish at this event. For Fnatic, I think we talked about Mushi's drafting yesterday. Winner and I both feel, I think, that they are a better team with 3-4-3 moving back into that drafting role. But it's, again, this is what I worry about with Fnatic. When you're shuffling these roles, when you're changing up your drafter, I worry that you set yourself back as a team by doing that, because there is always a little bit of a readjustment.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I think they can always just go back to Mushi before TI. It's not the best thing to do, and it could be a bit sketchy.
I just don't like to see them switching back and forth this close to TI.
Yeah, they have to like find one.
They have to make a decision
and decide, okay, we're gonna go all the way with this. We're not gonna change anymore.
They definitely have to make a decision, but I think it's gonna be made either, I think, after this tournament, probably.
So they go for the SD this time against.
I like the Batrider ban too.
Yeah. The last game they went for the draw, this game they went for SD. So CDEC are going to snag up the draw, and they're on the dire side, so the draw is much better here for CDEC.Youth. And you were saying that you like the Batrider ban. Like, a lot of teams actually ban Batrider against CDEC.Youth.
Yep. I mean, and rightfully so. When Flame had a pretty good, he made one mistake maybe that game. The in-play
he had a
did.
very solid Batrider game.
Yeah. Yep.
So overall, he played very well on that hero last game. So
I mean, I think it's time to sort of take notice that when you dumpster Sumail and Mushi mid in back-to-back series on a hero, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's
Strauss Phoenix.
That is rather strange. That's a rather strange opening, but we saw this from Fnatic themselves yesterday, where they had the offlane Phoenix when they had the draw.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it can be pretty good, but normally you see like Phoenix Dusa and stuff like that.
It's very similar.
Void.
It's very similar to draw plus Tide, where you want to group up and push, and you have someone to buy the mech. Because Phoenix is a range hero, so you can use the aura better. But overall, it's just rather strange with Phoenix plus draw opening here.
I mean, I think Nahaz is right. Phoenix Void is like the most common dual opening or just, I guess, strat that I've seen between those two heroes. So I wouldn't be shocked if Fnatic did ban the Void out. I'm not 100% sure they will though, but I mean, Phoenix draw alone, you know, is kind of interesting to me. I don't know how they set it up. I don't know like where they set the Phoenix.
I actually prefer draw plus Oracle, something like that better. With the Phoenix, it's much more weird, but I mean, I can see the idea there, because draw Ranger lineup, you wanna hit the timing, you want to push towers, so you want to pick heroes that are very good at team fight around the draw, so you can protect him.
And you do have Medusa in the pool, which is, despite being thought of as correctly as mostly a later game hero, the Stone Gaze and
Medusa
Nova
plus
combination.
Phoenix is just crazy good.
Against Nyx, yeah. I mean, it's okay still, I think. Because if your only goal is to push, then the Nyx doesn't matter.
But if you ever reach the late game and Nyx has Agons,
good
luck with that.
Yeah,
Mana burn owns you so hard.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
I wonder if Fnatic has banned Dusa in this stage.
Do you think
I think you banned Dusa and Void.
Do you think are you that worried when you already have an assassin with mana burn ready to go? I mean, I guess you can't
because on paper mana burn is good against Medusa, but the strategy that CDEC.Youth would play around the Medusa just crushes what Nyx
but
wants.
there's other heroes that can actually do that, don't you think? Like, even if you ban out the Medusa, if you're talking about the game that you're worried CDEC will play, because right now you have the Nyx, you want to...
But that's the logic, if that's true, if you feel that's true, Winner, like, that's the logic between the Drow...
Yeah, you just look at what they're banning. They ban out the Slug. Slug is a very good hero against Drow, because you can easily close the distance, and it's very good at split pushing. So, CDEC.Youth are looking to play a very heavy 5-man lineup with Phoenix plus Drow, and they want to make sure that Fnatic cannot make them split up and catch them with the Nyx.
Man, what happened to mid one's Ember Spirit? And they, of course, mid one's Slark is not available. You know, like some of those heroes.
Or just mid one Invoker, man.
Yeah, some of these tried and true heroes are just either not available or he's not picking them.
Yes, I mean, since this role swap where Mushi is almost exclusively mid, it doesn't feel like we're seeing some of mid one's signature heroes.
Well, they do play Ember Spirit safe flame.
I have to agree. I prefer the old setup, the old system where they are much more flexible between Mushi and mid one.
Again, you have to chalk it up, I guess, to experimentation. It's the only thing I can think of, really. Again, though, 3-4-3 is drafting, so it's something that you have to keep in mind as well. Nyx Assassin, Shadow Demon opening for Fnatic. They'll ban out the Beastmaster.
Oh crap, you forget about that hero.
I mean, like, I don't know how you forget about that. Like, that hero I don't think was touched in either. He might have been banned last game, but he certainly wasn't picked.
And he was owning yesterday as well.
Yeah.
I think most of the games he was in.
Universe had a great game
until the last series of the day, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just have a bad game, I guess, but...
Lifestealer, man, interesting. That's a hero that just hasn't
It's a
been
good
touched
mixed
at all.
partner.
this
Yeah, and
tournament.
it's very good versus the egg because of the natural BKB that you have.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm looking at this game and it's Liquid playing against CDC, I think they just pick Ursa, honestly. I just always think about that when I see like Phoenix and Draw on the other team.
I feel or Lycan.
There's so many heroes
God,
that are actually
Ursa's-
very good at killing the egg.
Because Ursa's zonage, if you can get close enough to actually hit the egg, that's
Yeah.
the thing, which is a blink
Lycan
tag
is
or
like
something.
the safer choice, I think, because his mobility during fights is really hard for like heroes like Dro and OD and Phoenix to deal with.
But then again, we saw a Lycan against the Phoenix yesterday, where the Lycan would run up and kill the egg, but by the time the egg died, he'd be at like 30 percentage.
Right, you have to
Yeah,
spend
but
too
that
much
game
time.
was weird.
Yeah, it was really weird. That was I think that was the Navi series.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, that was really
I
strange.
mean, there's
game.
still the void with the Phoenix if they want
There's
to go.
still the Void. I don't think you have to go Dusa here, but
Do you think Void's that good here? I think against
just
Nyx
so
and Shadow
common.
Demon. I know the pairing is good,
Right.
like with CDC.Youth. I don't disagree with that. I just feel like it's a hard Void game.
But the pairing is good enough to
Oh,
allow
that's
teams.
that's not what I would have guessed.
that's not a Void, but it does destroy Nyx and Shadow Demon.
Yeah, it's very good against
Okay.
those two heroes.
I miss Clockwork. I'm happy to see him again.
I hate that hero.
Why?
You hate that.
You
hero.
can't.
Clockwork.
You have that hero,
Clockwork.
didn't you?
Okay, let me rephrase.
You have like a sub icon for that
Let
hero.
me rephrase.
You hate him now?
Come on,
I
Dad.
hate him now.
Yeah, he's not good
Okay,
now.
all right.
I loved him before because he was one of my favorite heroes to play. And
they-
even back in Han, I loved playing.
It hurt my heart when like they buffed strength heroes and blade mail, and now like Clockwork is like the worst blade
I
mail
hate
carrier.
him because I want to love him again, and I
Okay.
can't.
Because
Okay.
he's not good.
It's not
Man,
the same
You're
anymore.
a difficult
He's not the
person.
The circle
Oh God,
man.
Winter,
How
you're
am
such a
I
bad-
difficult?
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
telling you, one day we're gonna have like a behind the scenes at an event, and you're gonna see what Winter's really like off camera, and people are gonna.
We could
Why?
just-
Why does he get
There are
invited
stor-
anywhere?
There are stories we could tell about Winter, and this
He
guy
is
He
troll
said
warlord.
not even 30 minutes before we went live, I enjoy making people angry.
Yes.
He said that to me.
Well, he was doing his job against me
Well-
when we were playing Smash earlier.
We all enjoy what we're good at.
Yeah, pretty much.
Winter. I
I'm done
swear
here,
to
bye
God.
guys.
All right, so the Juggernaut pick. Again, we have the flexibility of having a Juggernaut
Yeah,
safe lane or
good
mid,
versus
but
the-
that's where I worry about.
It's again good versus the egg, so you have the
Yeah.
spin to kill
Yeah.
off the egg.
It's also a hard lane counter against Clock.
Get a blink dagger, jump on the Drower and Dramedy Slasher. One way to deal with her, I suppose.
Do you really feel it's that good a laner against Clockwork?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Okay.
the first few levels, if you eat a few cogs, it can be annoying.
Yeah,
But
that's
if you have a stick and you ever catch him out, you just spin on him and he's like either out of the lane or dead.
Yeah.
If you hit like a disruption into Impale, he's certainly dead. If they decided to
Well,
send
I think
Nexus
it's-
as- I think this
yeah.
is off lane, but I think if they wanted to
They-
do support, they could.
They do both though.
I mean,
like,
DJ has
yeah.
played Nexus as support before. We've seen.
Yeah. Yesterday we saw one game.
If the Nyx has a hard lane, I think they might swap it to support. But if it's something they think they can get away with, because I think right now it's Phoenix support, right? And I think
Yes.
Nyx would
Mhm.
probably
Yeah.
be able to get something out of that lane,
Phoenix
so it's
Shroud.
probably still off lane right now.
Phoenix Shroud plus
Although,
one.
You know, we did. Kuro did show that 5 position of Clockwork. I'm not gonna say I liked it.
I'm not a
but-
fan of
Did
that.
they win that
Didn't they?
game?
No, they
No,
lost.
They
didn't
lost.
They lost that
They
game.
lost.
There
Yeah.
used to be a lot of support Clockwork because he offers a very unique, like, I can lock somebody in for a very long time at a very early stage in the game.
Yep.
And also the mana burn, I think it's like 80 at level 1 or something like that, which is fairly
Oh
substantial.
God.
wow.
They-
This is a
Bro.
blast from the past.
They
This is
brought it
like
back.
Is,
They
this
brought
is
it
like
back.
2 years ago draft.
That's kind of rough.
Okay, so
But the thing is, okay, first off, Shadow Demon is really bad against Visage.
what?
I actually feel like I'm
Oh,
watching like a
Okay.
TI3 game.
They have Chen Juggernaut, so they have a lot of
Dude,
heal.
This is it, yeah.
Team fight, we're gonna see a lot of 5v5 this game. Like
Shadow
both-
Demon, like Chen, Visage.
I mean, it's
So-
pretty important for the
Is-
Chen.
The Chen owns the
DJ is
Clockwork,
the
though.
Chen player?
Yeah, DJ is the Chen
Yes.
player.
Okay.
Which I
okay.
do like it because he has more of an impact in this
They
game
have
than
to
he would on
pressure.
Dazzle.
They have to pressure the draw Visage. They can't just let Visage get levels and then they hit their timings. They kill their Roshan. They have their
He's
ultimate
gonna have
up.
to smoke early, like you see from Enchantress.
Yeah, they have to go like very early to kill the Visage and
Yep.
pressure his lane. And Juggernaut, leave the Juggernaut alone against the clock because he'll be fine.
These last two picks are super important.
Yeah.
They're both mid pickups, I believe. Mushi and Inflame Serum one.
Unless Juggernaut is mid, which is very
Yeah, that could happen.
common
That's-
as
that,
well.
that could happen too. Yeah. I mean, that's a fine choice.
They could actually pick a better safe lane matchup than Juggernaut and just send the Jug mid.
Well, what do you think is better in this situation against
Anything that's
Clockwork?
ranged. Literally anything that's ranged is
Luna?
better. Not Luna. Luna's not far
Luna.
enough range.
No.
No.
Because what happens is if you go for a CS as Luna against Clock, you get cogged every time.
Cogged and you mana burn.
Keep in mind, CDC
It's really
will
Yeah,
have the
but
overall
I
last,
think
uh,
I think if you go Luna, then you probably just focus on ensuring she gets farm. I mean, it still fits their lineup with the Luna plus Jack Chen. They can group easily to fight.
Luna's also like still fairly good in the mid game against their heroes as
Yeah,
well.
it's then they have the SD for late game to disrupt on Luna. So overall, their lineup has a lot of potential early game, mid game, and late game. Oh, that's rather
I like that.
strange.
Because
though.
because if you pick
They
Viper
want
here
Queen
and
or
you,
something.
They want Queen. Like usually, yeah, you usually ban Viper, then you pick Queen. But
Oh, TA.
that's- yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense. Okay.
but I do like the Viper ground regardless of what they pick, I do like it because I think Viper could just own you early.
Tough, right?
I think TA is
against
weird
Phoenix.
against Visage and Clock because I think both of those heroes are really good against TA.
Yeah. They have a lot of it.
But
Like, they have
again,
a ton
it
of
could
damage
be-
instances.
no, the one thing about TA against the Drow lineup is you want to have a hero that can scout Rosh, so you have the
Yeah.
traps for that. Because it's very important
Yeah.
that you catch them when they are
Yeah.
doing the first Roshan. Without Roshan, Drow lineup.
Oh yeah! Oh, God.
That's a mid sniper versus TA.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
It's actually good though. It's
It is
actually good.
good.
against Drow.
It is.
Although if it
It
gets,
is good,
but it gets roamed on so
Dude,
hard here,
it's a
right?
new- dude,
It's a
the
new
new
matters.
It's
with
a
a
terrible
Chen?
hero.
Damage per
No,
second.
it's a terrible hero.
Shrapnel.
60
Oh my God. All right,
damage.
guys.
Ugh.
Final
Oh,
thoughts. I think Fnatic is going to even this one up. The sniper is cute, but I think it's going to get roamed on by the Chen.
I want to see game 3, but I actually do think CDEC, even with the sniper, even if it's a terrible pick, I think CDEC, I like their draft a bit better.
I'm not talking to you anymore, bye.
All right, Draskell.
60 damage per second.
You're a sniper believer.
Definitely CDEC.
All right,
You
let's,
guys are crazy.
let's throw it back to our casters here. Mott and Winter, take it away, guys.
Winter, what do we even talk about? That's a sniper mid for Inflame.
You guys are crazy.
What do you mean? So tell us why, though.
Sniper is just a bad hero.
Listen, I've seen games where he's won recently. Like,
Okay, fine.
very few games he's been picked up.
I'll
I have seen
reserve
him win.
judgment after the game.
That's fine.
Okay.
If you want to call me a terrible person after the game, if Fnatic win, you are more than in your right to do that. But for right now, the game is yet to start. We're about to hit that opening horn.
Wait, why is Demons on the clockwork? He's the support last
Yeah,
game.
he's the
Are
support.
they switching?
They're probably switching roles again.
Again?
And XE will play something like Visage.
Phoenix?
Probably.
Is he playing?
To be fair, some people aren't Visage players,
Okay, fine.
and
yeah.
XE might
That's
be
a
one
fair
of them.
point.
So
But
that's the only thing I can
Do you
think
see
of.
who picked up the Visage?
I did not. Just hit F5.
So
just hit
he's playing the
F5.
Phoenix?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he's playing the Phoenix then.
Well, then I don't know. XE is.
Winlace Phoenix.
Does he actually have a win lease?
yeah.
Okay, well, that's awesome. It is Ohio again, the next assassin though, by the way, so no shock there. DJ playing of course, the Chen, and we talked about how important his impact is, and I think even more so now that there's a sniper in the game. He does get roamed on. He is killable, despite
Yeah.
how much range he can get. I think
This
sniper is
game-
very easy to kill.
The SD and Chen has to be very, very aggressive in the early game. Put pressure on the enemy.
Look at demons right now.
Wait, why is he here?
I don't know how much gold the
He's a clockwork.
mid one isn't gonna have his bottle for a while, so I have no idea why demons. He has a ward. I think he's trying to place it behind the tower or into the
He's
jungle.
a clockwork. Why is the clockwork here?
I wish I could tell you, dude. He might block a camp actually.
What is going on?
Dude, he's about to block a camp or put it at the Uber Cliff. He
The-
put it at the Uber Cliff, I believe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he put the ward at the Uber Cliff. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so he just
Yeah.
did all that just to place the ward down there.
Yep. And now he's gonna have to walk. It's a dual off lane with Phoenix and is
Clockwork.
that maybe who? You know, maybe it is support clock. No, he has boots first. He's not support clock. Actually, I don't know, man. I have no idea how this.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Neither do I, dude.
And Chen is going top lane, so we mentioned about Chen having to play aggressive this game, so he's going to grab a creep, go all
It's
the
a
way to
wild
the
lane.
enemy safe lane, pressure
That's
that lane.
Unfortunately, not the best creep to get. To
I mean,
try
but
to kill.
he's doing the right thing. He needs to slow down the Visage, especially.
Ooh,
You can't just
Shadow
give him
Poison
a
level
free
one.
6.
So he's okay. Is that a courier? No, it's a creep, right? I was like, that's weird. This, like, Andy's right. This is a super TI3 meta draft. Like, this is what it feels like. But it's crazy, and I'm excited for it. But for now, we're gonna just have to see how the lanes shape up. And even with the sniper mid with Shrapnel, I still think that this TA played by mid-1 should have a particularly okay time and should get plenty of CS. Mushi down bottom, he's actually getting zoned out pretty heavily by XZ.
Oh, okay.
And the Fire Spirits.
You know one thing I just realized again,
What's that?
that Mushi is not playing the TA when you said he was the Juggernaut.
Yep, mid-1's playing it.
So they're going back to their old system where they're rotating both
And
of
do you
them.
like that? Is that something you enjoy?
Yeah, I prefer that.
Okay, good. You like it. We're in, everybody.
Yeah, but I'm just worried that because they're swapping out their systems a lot, it might affect their play, but we'll see. So Demons running at 3-4-3 with the boots.
See your mana later.
He does seem like he's the support here though, like Phoenix is farming the lane.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm... Phoenix has 4 last hits, the Clock has 2, and he's not getting experience. So that's why I think the Clockwork in this situation is almost... I think they're splitting it more than anything. I don't think there's one true all-thunder yet.
I mean, I guess it's fine. Clockwork and Phoenix, you're both heroes that don't really need too much gold. You just need experience to be useful to your team. So I mean, I guess I'm fine with that, even if they're giving Phoenix more farm.
Mushi 10 last hits, the Nyx Assassin 12, the mid-1 TA 11. 15 last hits going out for the Drow Ranger in the top lane and having a particularly fine time, I'm sure. Sideblade's pretty good for against the Sniper until he gets more take aim levels and that range increases. Fire Spirits will go, the Disruption, and here's the Blade Fury. Soul Catcher is not there, but the Shadow Poison is up, and Demons is still speedy. Mushi, I don't think he has boots, and he just juked him like crazy, and he actually just got first blood. XZ and Demons owned them.
You sure he doesn't have boots? I thought he had boots.
He might, but he's very slow. He
No,
does.
he had boots.
He's
He
just
just
slow.
messed up. No, he messed up because he moved. Remember, he chased forward, he clicked Blade Fury spin, and he clicked it in front, and Clockwork actually ran below, so he actually lost the distance that he got.
That was a badly set up gank that actually
And he
turned
even
on them.
spin like half a second, or even close to 1 second earlier. and-
Hail, there's going to be the Thunderclap. They're in some trouble. They get off the Gust. That might save them with the Salve coming through as well. Gust, the pushback.
place.
So strong. Ohio will have to back away in this Hellburst Smasher.
Man,
Might
that
actually die.
that deserves a highlight, man. Even though nothing happened.
Dude,
that
he
was
just
so
gusted
good.
him. He just hit W. That was it. But I will say Gust is very strong in that situation. Still. This is a crazy,
Yep, well played.
crazy game.
Well played by the draw there. It was big for them to make sure that the draw stays alive, and the Chen pressure has.
Oh, the Cogs again. It's 2 points in the Shadow, 2 stacks of
Yeah.
Shadow Poison. He missed the third one. I don't think he's gonna go
Suicide.
down to this.
Yes, suicide.
Is he gonna die to this? No, he's only.
Yeah, just suicide after that.
Yeah,
Then
he's
go
gonna
back
buy
to
his.
base.
He's gonna buy his stick and his TP scroll. He'll end up going down to
And
neutrals.
CDEC is again outplaying Fnatic.
I don't think it's as bad though.
I mean,
They're still CSing very well.
But still, you have a Chen. You need to win the early game. I mean,
Yes,
you want to gain an advantage.
You certainly do. Inflame has not been ganked yet. Phoenix is coming, and he's gonna drop down a ward on the Uber Cliff towards the Ancient Stack here for XZ.
Oh my god, these two.
Who is playing
These
support?
two offlaners are just running around placing more.
What's happening? Well, there's going to be the Grave Chill, and Pale's going to miss. Shockwave is not going to be connected either. Instead, they're going to be going to aim, and he's got Gust again. Look out!
Oh.
Ohio dodges it, but he shouldn't have Impale for a while. There's the Icarus dive, and it looks like DJ. Ooh, Test of Faith is not enough damage. The Fire Spirit will bring him down.
Oh my god, the attack speed.
Oh no, Shockwave's up in one. Can he get the kill? Deny? Not there in time, and DJ will get it done. Just barely getting, of course, that Shockwave kill. But he still goes down to the Phoenix. The Icarus dive comes through.
Oh my god, this game.
This is nuts.
This is definitely a
Still, if we look at the CS,
Crazy start.
let's take a breath, Winter. Let's take a breath.
Take a deep breath.
Winter, we have good farm going for mid one with 29 last hits in the mid lane, 21 for Inflame, not bad, not too far behind. 26 last hits, 27 for Ohio in that off lane, and then you have 25 for the Jug down in that safe lane. So, despite, like you said, even though this Chen does need to get some work done, they're still CSing rather well.
Yeah, he actually, even though not getting like a lot of kills, but because Nyx has his presence at top allowed Nyx to get a lot of last hits. And
Oh,
we see
God.
another dive.
This is not
Shrapnel.
good. He's got a refraction up. Some good dodges.
Fine.
Soul Assumption.
Yep, he's fine.
Assassination, it will, I think, tick to refraction. I think he canceled it. Might use it again, though. But he needs to back up and I think just heal up right now. That was a 3-hero, I wouldn't call it gank contention of the rune, perhaps. Would be a more
Yeah,
apt
so right
description
now
of what was
Phoenix
happening.
is running around helping his team. Clockwork is taking experience bottom.
They use a sentry, they don't know
Ooh,
where. There's going to
demons.
be the Blade Fury into demons, but I don't think that Mushi
Oh,
can get
Mushi's
this
in
done.
trouble?
He's got
Oh.
Omni Slash, he just needs
Okay.
to clear out the Creep Wave first. He also has Healing Ward, if he gets in real trouble, he's got to pop it up now. Now he doesn't have mana, although he does have that Mango. So he could go for the Omni Slash. Demons will try to TP out and he'll actually make it away. Or he's going to cancel it.
He's listening to you.
I don't know what's going on. I don't think he can kill him with one Omni Slash, but an Omni
he's
Slash, I don't
fine.
think he's enough mana for an Omni Slash in Blade 3, even with the Mango. It'll be close.
No, he has enough because he had an Arcane Rune before.
Okay.
Now it expired, but
Here's the smoke, and this has to be...
this has to work. This has to
successful.
work for them.
They have Disruption to lead it off into Centaur Conquer Stomp. They would like to kill Drow, but they're going to hit Victoria first. They're very close to the smoke breaking.
Any kill they get, I mean,
I think there's
they
a
have to
dire...
be.
Is that a Dire Ward or over there? Yeah, it is.
They don't
Okay,
see
they
them
don't see him yet, but if they walk up even a little
They're
bit...
they're expecting something aggressive from them.
Yeah, they certainly are. They're TPing another hero. That's the Phoenix. Ohio's a little far up. And here we go.
Here we go.
They're going to walk in 3-4-3. They're looking for him. There's the Gust. No Impale. Icarus dive in. Disruption goes first. Ohio in trouble. He's got the Vendetta if he needs it. He will get out in time. They miss on aim, and Inflame TP's in as well. And so far, this gank is
shot
not
now?
working. And DJ, maybe you just TP out here if you have one, because right now this isn't going well, and they're getting chased down pretty heavily. It looks like DJ and 343 will make it behind the tree line. They'll be able to take a creep with his State of Tormentor. It doesn't work, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't fail completely, I guess.
Oh, they're gonna spot out the Visage in the jungle.
Yeah, there they go. They only have the Sitter though, but look at that. The Shockwave comes out, Test of Faith. He's still pretty speedy with Grave Chill. A couple more right clicks should do the job. The Shockwave's not there, and unfortunately, it looks like the Shadow Poison will have to do it. 3 and the Shockwave will get the kill. But that's only the second kill in the game for Fnatic as the Icarus dive comes in. And this is DJ actually, and this is both of the supports.
Oh, he hit on DJ. Actually.
Inflame is nearby. They missed the Shockwave coming in. Here comes the Jug as well, looking for a potential Omni Slash target. Not successful in finding one. And they'll make a disruption of the illusions, and they'll actually start pushing Midwinter.
Yep, so far they still haven't acquired any towers, so they're gonna use this opportunity to try and pressure. But Clockwork has already gotten his level 6, so he's back at base. They can use the Clockwork to try and contest and defend their towers right
He's
now.
TPing in. He's got a hook shot. He's gonna find Mushi
Yeah.
potentially.
And then at minute, oh, Phoenix is actually buying wards, so I guess Phoenix is the support.
Dude, there's a line, and it's so blurred at this point that we have no idea.
So Phoenix is the support now. He bought wards, so that's all we need to do.
All right, dude. I wish I could think it's as simple as that, but in this game, nothing's as simple as you make it, Winter. All right.
They're gonna send Tomb of Knowledge to Phoenix, minute 10, and then their team fight will be fully online.
He's almost 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's 40 seconds away
Shot.
from his level 6, and it
Oh.
misses from Demons. I don't know if they had a ward there, but Ohio was able to dodge it by just sidestepping to the north. They don't think they have a ward. They're looking, they're
No.
pinging on Ame, and they could certainly go on him if they get another hero up here. But with just Ohio and DJ, they're not going to be successful in a gank. And they'll back up.
I mean, right now for Fnatic, they're still trying to get level 6 on their supports, and you know their timing is getting mech and level 6 on Chen. Like his heals are very, really important before they start to group up and push. So right now that's that for them, and overall, not many of their heroes can rotate. Once again, it's always going to be up to the Nyx like the last game. He's the only one that can most likely make rotations and make kills happen around the map.
Okay, Tome of Knowledge for the Chen, and Tome of Knowledge for the Phoenix. Maybe. Do you think they check it just farm at
Maybe
6?
they might give it to SD as well. SD's level 6 is also pretty good.
I don't know what level ST is at. There is a Vendetta for Ohio though, and we've seen this before. There is a sentry there, and I think
but
he might have been scouted out.
CDEC have all their ultimates. I mean, apart from Visage, but the two crucial ultimates are the hook shot plus the supernova.
Are they ready to go? Ohio, no sentry to
No
spot him
sentry.
out.
Oh,
TP
dear.
is not going to be successful, Victoria.
Gus?
He does have the raindrop. It was
Man.
used. There's the ensnare coming out. Double shockwave and gets blocked. One gets blocked by infused raindrop. Meanwhile, mid one is going in hard. He's got a Sash Initiation coming in. He's going to go down. He dove. I don't know why. So deep. That was what? I don't even want to know what he said.
Okay, Drasko just said something.
Yeah.
It distracted Mr. Travis a
I
lot.
didn't hear him, to be honest. So I wish I did.
So Tomb of Knowledge for
They,
the Chen.
they give it to the Chen. Good. He's gonna have his level 6. He's gonna have his Hand of God. A trade, but the tier 1 tower top.
And here comes the bug, the pesky bug.
The
but
sentry's there. They get the
he
Cog
didn't
won't
get in.
connect. Ohio will be able to back up in time and make it away, but they know there's a sentry there. They also defend that tier 1 tower mid while getting the tier 1 tower top. They send back the creeps as the DJ TP'd to that mid tier 1 or mid tier 2. They're going to TP in mid 1 as he just respawns. They'll D-ward over at the ancient stack, and they want to make sure that mid 1 can at least catch himself back up or I guess go even further in terms of net worth in this game. Again, top 2 net worth, Jug as well as mid 1 on the TA. Next is actually Inflame, and the Drow is a little bit behind, but not too much.
Yep, and Mushi is going for Yasha early instead of just rushing towards the battle free. Signifies that Fnatic want to use this Jug to join his team early, fight early, and he even went for the 4 points in the healing ward. So it really shows that Fnatic have a game plan geared around the next 5 to 10 minutes, which is really, really important for them to take control of the map, take towers, get a trap onto the Roshan to make sure that they know whether the Drow is actually going for that Roshan.
Meanwhile, Inflame has picked up I believe he's heading towards Dragonlance, not to mention he has a drum as well, and he went max shrapnel for the sniper, so he's gone an interesting build.
He's going for, you mean Sniper's going for Dragonlance?
I don't know, maybe it's Manta or Yasha. I saw a Band of Elven skin, it could be
that was
Epic
the
or-
Drow. Oh no.
Nope, he's got a Band of Elven skin.
Okay.
So it's either...
Do you still need range on that hero?
I don't know, dude. I mean, so that was like the meme when Dragonlance first came out, dude. When Dragonlance came out, everyone's like, Sniper, 15,000 range, and everyone's like, So, I don't know. It's
I'm not buying that.
I mean, listen, I'm with you, but if he goes for it, then I'm just gonna say it was right. Okay. XC's gonna get caught. He has Supernova. Omni Slash would be wasted if he used it here, but Ohio will try to start things off. Sentry just barely catches him. They see him now. The Dust will go. Good spike, Carapace, and Pale. Only onto Demons. The Gust will come out and hits him. There's gonna be the hook shot coming through the Supernova on top. This is great. They get off the Hand of God. Disruption to save him, but only for a moment. Ohio is sure to fall. They even get the stun on the 3. The assassination is there. XC will fall, or rather get him a killing spree.
Oh my god, that was
2 kills.
such a good egg from XZ right there in the middle of things, and makes it so hard for Fnatic to actually do anything after that.
Demons walks in mid and then is proceeded to get soloed by mid 1.
That's
Pretty sure he's dead.
That's like Christmas came early for mid 1, 3
It's
kills.
just like, I will take that kill and the tower. Thanks very much. It's very kind of you. Even
Alright.
the Gen's here. Yeah, they get the tier 1 tower. So by the way, a huge tower kill, the mid tier 1 tower going down. Very important. They're looking to maybe set up a fight down bottom. XZ is going to go ahead and TP away. There is some vision for both teams in the vicinity. Victoria's walking over the ward right now, and Ame is about to go as well. So even with that lost fight, there's still about a 4,000 net worth lead, Winter.
That was just a little greedy from the clock. His team secured the bottom tower and he wanted to defend the mid, and Ohio again coming close towards another sentry ward here.
But he doesn't go for it. He could wrap around and head the other direction. Oh, but they dropped another one.
Yeah.
So Ohio, now he's been caught.
They're gonna see him.
They don't have vision yet. He's about to, there it is. And they're gonna look to try to find him. They're baiting it. Gus comes out.
He's like, not like this, not again.
No use of the spike carapace. Even if he gets it off here, he's still dead in the
Oh my
shrapnel.
god. Okay, Ohio had a really, really good first game, but this game, CDEC are always ready. When
I mean,
he's
they have
moving.
so many sentry wards on the ground. It's nuts. They get both of them though with 1 sentry.
Yeah,
which is
once
nice.
all the ultimates come online again, they're gonna be able to take team fights, contest the Chen push.
XZ is gonna have a pretty, I wouldn't say super early minus, but he's gonna have it, and it's gonna be nice.
And I like to blink first on the TA early as well this game, because you need to be able to close distance.
Wait, he had a
kill the
Blightstone. What did he do with it? He just like
On the
sold
TA?
it? Yeah, he sold his
I
Blightstone.
mean, you get a death so anyway after that, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, Roshan is coming out right now. Looks like a contention's going to be happening here as they're walking in. Here we go. The Chen army is there. Rosh isn't dead yet. Double shockwave. Ame's low.
Oh, the
They have the demonic purge. They get off the supernova. Mid one jumps in. Ame's not dead yet. One more right click. They can't get it done. Rosh is not about to fall still. They will bring down at least the Drow Ranger. 2 dead on the side of CDEC.Youth. They use the Blade Fury. They want this Rosh. They have the familiars there. Rosh not dead yet. Can they take the Aegis? Yes, they can. They get the Aegis kill and the, of course, kill on Roshan.
That was the trap there, the Roshan scouting the whole situation. Like
And that's what you were talking about in the draft. That's why you pick up the TA in the situation to get vision of that early Drow Rosh temp.
They didn't have a sentry there, so I mean, we were talking about, oh, they had so many sentries around the map, but they
I
didn't.
think they put it at the end.
Yeah, they didn't check if there was a trap there in the Roshan.
Oh, and the pit, yeah.
Because you don't play against TA a lot nowadays, so I guess they just forgot. So paid a huge price for that.
You're doing roast and like, oh wait, there's a trap in here. Well, I guess we're dead now. Still, Fnatic with that, they will pick the early blink decker for Ohio. He, well, you know, sentries might be there, but at least he can blink in and stun now, so that's good. That's something. Meanwhile, Ame's struggling like mid one was in the drought last game. Maybe not struggling, but well, he's about to die.
See you later.
Omni slash Blade Fury. No, the gust comes out perfectly timed, but there's the demonic purge, and he should fall.
Yes,
one poison stack as well.
Well, he got a boom right there. Mushi didn't activate the spin right away.
That was a really good time gust, though. You have to give him credit for that.
I mean, I guess so.
He hit W at the right time.
He expected the drought to just die.
It's a great W press.
It's a great press, great silence, great spell. That's why I don't understand sometimes why when I look at draw players, they have points in stats instead of that spell.
Gus is really good. He's leveled it up twice, so clearly he thinks so as well. By the way, he's picked up a Dragonlance, not to mention he has a Aquila and another band of Elven skin for what is eventually going to be a Yasha. Sniper has picked up a Dragonlance, so there you go. I called it.
Longest range ever.
Does he have maxed out take aim? No, not yet.
If they win this game, okay, then
okay, so 400 bonus range with take aim, and then you get what, 140 from Dragonlance, I believe. Something
math
like
is
that.
difficult, Travis.
No, it's not math. It's literally just I'm saying what it gives you. Anyway, Diffusal Blade done for the Juggernaut, so Fnatic continued to climb up and above.
He went for Diffusal.
I thought he was going to be going for Yasha. He actually, I think he has a Yasha recipe too.
Interesting build this game.
No, he has a Yasha recipe.
Yeah, he has Yasha plus Diffusal.
Okay. Cool. Some early game items for fighting and dishing out some serious damage.
He just wants to keep chasing, and it gives him very good, like, cheap damage.
Diffusal in this game is very nice. Ohio will, I think, TP in. There's going to be a snare. Demon's going to get called to be impaled. Gust a bit too late, but Ohio's still in trouble. Great self-disruption coming out. Supernova is there, and now Fnatic and DJ might have to back up. The neck will go hand of God on top, but DJ still will fall first. Ohio. Now they go Mushi in the backside. Blade Fury coming through. Omni Slash is up in 6. But that Blade Fury and right click is getting a ton of damage from Mushi, but they lose mid one. They get a double kill coming out.
The Phoenix is just doing so much work that fight.
XZ is owning. Mushi, no blink. He has Omni Slash ready, but
I mean, I'm just happy players are just starting to prioritize on getting the Fire Spirits nowadays since Sunray got a nerf.
That is a lot of gold.
He did so much damage there with the Supernova plus his Spirits.
Yep. I mean, that was... He won that fight. Even though he didn't do the most damage, they couldn't deal with the egg. The cog. That's the cool thing about the clockwork, is the cogs zone you out. You can't get close to the egg if you place it in the correct location.
They have a lot of spells to protect the egg. The cogs, the birds, Counter Visage, the Sharpener.
Ohio was looking for Ame.
And the initiation from Ohio there was not very good. I expected him to actually land the stun on more than one
only
hero.
the clockwork in that particular stun of Impale, so...
Yeah, I expected him to have a better initiation there since he has the blink, so... That fight lost, they lost the tower, so CDEC taking more control on the game. So Manta should be next for the sniper. What's the sniper build nowadays? I never see this hero. No one ever sees the hero. You're
looking at me and I don't know what to tell you, my friend. We're gonna find out.
I guess against Omni Slash, getting Manta is great.
Vendetta, Impale, Victoria, still has his raindrops at least. He'll blink away. There's nobody else there. I think Mushi wanted to go in, but Mushi was Mushi doesn't have a blink of his own yet, so he can't quite blink and then just Blade Fury out if he gets in trouble.
Just miscommunication, and probably Mushi felt it was dangerous because it was so near the tier 2 tower, so backup might be nearby. Oh, DJ.
Oh god, headshot. Headshot. The flare, not to mention the last right click, and he just goes down. The sniper will end up getting the kill as Demons helps out there. They have
might get a hook shot here.
Oh my god. 343 is barely alive right now. Looking for Victoria. Again, barely hits on the side, but he's actually not going to chase him down. He's going to go for the TP. Mushi gets stunned up by the birds and he can't get the kill.
My god.
He needs to use his Blade Fury there and he didn't get it off in time.
Can't he just spin for that kill?
I feel like you're the most triggered person right now as Supernova is used after mid one goes after him. Haste Rune, even with headshots, there's no way they get this kill. Even with Assassination, he's Refraction up. Ame, He's going to get caught, though. They have the trap there, and Demons is nearby. How much do they want to go for this kill, and who do they want to go for? In Flame or Ame, or do they want to just back up and play
He's alone.
together as a team? Yeah, Ohio is most certainly on an island right now, as the rest of his team is nowhere nearby. Mushi, again, does have Omni Slash, but he is not heading over there just yet. He's still farming the small camp. We'll see if he goes and looks for that kill on the Drill Ranger. Sentry's down, and they blink right in. They go for it. Omni Slash is going to go to the creep. The silence. Blade Fury. There's the defuse of Blade. That should bring him down.
Man, if he didn't get that kill, it'd be so triggered again.
Oh, yes. There's the stun rate is level 1, so it's not going to do that much damage. Soul Assumption will do some nice work, but he'll be able to heal up with the healing ward. And finally, they bring down the Drow, but Inflame continues to farm up, and he continues to be that big farming hero for CDEC.Youth.
So, late game, Sniper and Drow against TA and Juggernaut. I feel good for the TA and Juggernaut. Because those two heroes are very easy to kill with all the physical damage
You
they have.
say that now, but
I mean, technically that's how it's supposed to end. But Dota is like,
Dota's not scripted.
we don't know what's gonna happen nowadays. Shadow Blade is... I mean, so that Jug can't really kill him solo, so I guess that's...
If he has dust, yes, but that's another slot he's going to have to use.
But you're gonna pray that the Juggernaut is so fat that he has no slot for dust.
Which is, he's kind of getting to that point. I mean, either he has to sell a kilo for a dust, or he's going to have to sell his TP scroll. Neither of which you really want to do. So I don't think he's going to be carrying dust. Ohio, though, however, is not fed enough that he can afford dust and carry it.
He's gonna get a gem for his team soon. After his 4-star.
Yes.
He's a team player. Unlike some of our friends here, which are not team players.
Yeah, everybody on the couch. Sans you and I.
And he's like looking at me.
Oh, they're all giving us the evil eye right now. It's not great. I feel hated. CDEC.Youth will smoke up. They find the flare and a 3-for-3 hook shot might be a target, but Demons is pretty far away. Although he will find Mushi, that he does blink out now, and in Demons, it's up to him to find this hook shot, but it's too far. And 3-4-3 TPing out. Can he make this hook shot in time?
I'm surprised he
Answer
didn't
the
even try
question,
for
no.
it. Like, they had to land the hook shot. Like, he has to try. Like, if they don't land the hook shot, there's no way they get any kills there.
And it's not like they're warding up, because they're in their own jungle. They're not dropping really any aggressive wards, so that smoke really just comes down to nothing. They don't get anything out of it. They don't get a kill, they don't get vision down. And Mushi just goes back to their jungle and continues to farm, because he does have wards in the enemy jungle. He's going to go mid, they're going to push the tier 2 there.
Yeah, and they have the traps as well, scouting around. So, overall, I think a very, very good vision around the opposing jungle.
The Glyph was used radiant side, the tier 1 is going to go down, but that's the tier 2 tower mid that is being taken.
Yep, better
And-
trade for Fnatic. They feel like it's difficult for them to take a head-on fight right now. They need the BKB on TA before they are able to take a head-on fight. So before that phase of the game hits, they have to be able to split push, try and get trades, and they're getting towers in exchange. And CDEC, they want to fight with their superior heroes right now. Their heroes are stronger at team fight right now, so they want to be able to take a head-on team fight.
CDEC.Youth will back up, and
Oh, here comes the bug.
Vendetta, Impale will hit. There's going to be the jump in. XZ just, he says, see ya. Oh man, XZ just pieced out. He was not going to help that Drow
He
Ranger.
missed his whole
If he can get DJ, then maybe he's in a good spot, but they've already missed the hook shot, and DJ is juking around the tree line. It's a good effort. The mech will keep him alive for a moment. He uses the test of faith to try to bring down
Still a
XZ, but is
good-
not successful in doing so.
Still a good trade. They traded Chen for Drow. Like, it's still good for Fnatic.
And Roche is up, by the way, in 36 seconds. And they're just gonna. Do they have the Chen creeps to split
do they
push?
have a trap there? No, they don't, right? They don't have a trap in the room.
No, they do not.
Yeah. So they are
So
not.
they
that-
should put that in there, or scout it out one way or another.
Yeah,
But one
he's
I think
gonna-
is about to do it
he's
here.
gonna scout it out.
Yeah,
now.
there it is. And so I like the Chen creep split pushing, and so that it forces the CDEC.Youth players to back up and defend their mid
Yeah.
lane or what have you. And so
They actually don't have very good D push. If you look at their heroes, no one clears creeps super quick apart from the shrapnel. from
yeah,
Simon.
it's Shrapnel. He didn't go Maelstrom. Yeah, I mean they obviously attack and they have very fast attack, and they also do a lot of damage with their attack usually with the Drow Ranger at least. Maybe not so much for the sniper, but
Yeah, they definitely don't push out lanes as quick as how Fnatic are pushing the game right now.
yeah,
With
I mean
the
really
creeps,
that's I guess
the
Flare.
Chen creeps, the side blades from TA, they push creeps much faster.
And Flare is really the only other thing I can think of that pushes out creep waves fast.
Until they get a Maelstrom, either the Drow or the sniper.
Right. Which Drow historically, Maelstrom into Aghanims has been the common build, but
Nowadays, yeah.
we'll see. I mean, nothing about this game for CDEC.Youth is common, so we'll wait and see. what they decide to build with itemization. Roche is up. This is a great time to smoke. They're going to blink in. There's the Vendetta coming out. They'll find Demons and blow him up. They're even going to find the Omni Slash into Victoria, which then heads to Ame, and he goes down to Mushi and picks up a dominating 3. Meld Strike, 2 hits, 3 dead.
This is the timing of the BKB on the TA.
XZ, does he have Icarus dive? He certainly does. He'll make it away.
He missed the stun on Mix, but anyways, they still got 3 kills and they're gonna get the Roshan on top of that. So once again, Fnatic using their timings this time with the BKB and the TA. Like I said, once they get BKB, they should be able to just win the team fight handily.
Yep. I mean, they still are doing a great job.
They're gonna defend this. They buy out.
They have Hookshot, I think, back up and ready to go. In fact, it is. They still don't have the Drow here for another 18 seconds. Impale perfectly timed from Ohio. Test of Fate. Sends our Conqueror Stomp into the Shockwave. Icarus dive into that beautiful Supernova, but is it going to be enough? Inflame is just trying to dish out as much damage. He can't bring down 343 as he, of course, gets off the disruption. Roche is still alive. Finally goes down to Mushi. He'll pick up the Aegis. Icarus dive away. Inflame force forward from Ohio. Nicely done. He's caught. There's going to be the damage coming out, and mid one with one more right click should do the job. The side blades aren't there. It's Ohio who gets the kill with the mana burn, and they'll take down all 4 of those heroes. And the only hero that didn't go down just respawned to the Drow Ranger.
Yeah, take that, sniper pickers.
That is a brutal team fight for Fnatic, or rather, excuse me, for CDEC.Youth, and Fnatic are now well on their way to being able to evening this series up and going to Game 3.
You still believe in the sniper?
No, I didn't believe in the sniper in the first place, I don't think. Did I? I don't remember. But they are going to push high ground. They have buybacks on 2 of their heroes. And of course, the respawning Visage will be up in 8 seconds anyways. But buying back on Inflame right now is going to really hinder his progression as well. XZ, you can get away with it, and is probably a good hero to buy back on. But looks like they are just going to let this Rax go. They know that this Rax is done, and they won't try to defend in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, they're going to have to defend one of... I mean,
they have 2 Rax.
2 Rax down is like GG.
And still no glyph for another, I think, 40 seconds or so. It's
They have to try soon once everyone is alive, but they don't have Supernova yet.
2 sets of racks is a significant disadvantage for CDEC.Youth. And, well, they will be able to try to defend this one. The Sunray comes out there, so Hookshot into mid one. I believe he's the one with the Aegis. It might be Mushi. Actually, Mushi has it, I believe. And he's going to just spin out right now. Manta will go as he was getting slowed down by Shrapnel and among other abilities, including Battery Assault. So he's able to get out in time. And that's it. It looks like...
they lost the melee racks.
Yeah, I mean, they lose 1.5 racks for... literally nothing. They don't get a kill out of it. Luckily, they don't have to buy back, but that's a small consolation prize as Fnatic continue to de-push their top lane. Oof, that is a rough day with the crowd.
They're just gonna...
God.
They're just gonna refill, regen, and push again.
They've never been losing this game in terms of net worth.
Yeah, you pick a sniper. What do you expect? You're gonna win the game with sniper?
I'm sure in an alternate universe with a different item build, this game might have been won by the sniper.
Fine. Okay, fine. I give it that item build. But his item build, like, say you go for the Maelstrom build, do you think it's gonna change the game that much?
No, I don't think so.
It's just a sniper.
Well, I mean, what items would change the game for the sniper? First of all, I don't think Dragonlance is particularly that good.
I mean,
it gives you stats.
It's not.
It gives you good stats. It gives you good stats, but you could argue for SNY when you already have that much range to begin with. Maybe Hurricane Pike later on down the road is why he wanted to go for it.
I don't play the hero, so I don't know what's the best build for the current patch. So I'll reserve judgment to that. And Drasko is there, giving the thumbs, giving the hand, showing his signs.
I feel like Andy's more trigger than you and I are right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's a day that was picked up for the Templar Assassin, and so these heroes with very small HP pools already are going to just die.
How is CDEC gonna win the team fight? They have to land a hookshot on...
It's gonna be what they did beforehand.
Hookshot, Supernova, and...
Yeah, exactly. They have to hookshot, they have to put the cogs down in a position where the Supernova is protected, and then he gets the Supernova
get the jump?
Oh, God. Well, that's a dead decision. He's not a buyback. He is dead for 40 seconds.
They don't need the Visage for the defense. They can still do it.
They burst, that's all they need.
Let's believe.
They're 1.5 set of racks down. I don't believe they lost the range racks mid yet. It's still there, and the illusions are going to work, doing permanent damage, although not very significant permanent damage, but permanent damage nonetheless. And they're going to smoke it, go through the mid lane. Ohio and Mushi will lead the way and look for the backstab. The Visage Birds will come over, but they won't break the smoke. Now mid one, hook shot, it'll go into 3-4-3. That's not the target. Gus comes out, doesn't really matter. The right click is doing some serious work. Demons is getting chased down, the diffusal blade is up. No buyback for the Drow. Demons will fall next, maybe to the illusion. The side trap will go. The illusion's almost gonna clean them up, and they will. They even get a crit for good measure. Now the impale onto XZ. Supernova already done. 3 dead, none of which have buyback. That will be the good game. Well played, called. Winter, that's it. What a game.
That's it when you pick sniper. That is it.
I'm just gonna, you know.
I'm just kidding, okay. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, I'm not upset about it. I'm not the one that's playing. It's not my sniper. I don't disagree with you, but I think that there was a chance for them to win that game with maybe a different item build or the way they played. It came down for me.
I
It
mean,
was just they had some.
If you think about that game, right, like the only mistake that they made was getting caught out at the Roshan because of the trap, and they forgot about the trap.